Beth with you guys once again, chatting to Sam, Kale and Pete from New Empire. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Hey, how you going?
What's up?
Okay, guys, first up, we are here having a chat for Leo, Love in Other Languages, which is raising awareness of not-for-profit organisations, both in Australia, around the world as well. Now, are there any organisations that that you really want to support as a band or even personally?
I think we really support To Write Love in Our Arms thing. Obviously, Jay likes to wear the shirts, and we just really love just joining with other bands in that, and just really supporting that cause. That's one of my ones. Where you go?
Yeah, I guess as a whole, we're sort of all pretty much behind human trafficking kind of organisations. So I think we'd like to get involved a little more in that as we continue to grow and learn more about what's going on. Yeah.
And just recently we've come across a company based in Melbourne called Thank You Water, and
they're great.
Yeah, they're really cool. They sell water throughout the country, and the whole vibe is that out of every bottle you pretty much give someone water for a month. Every bottle that's bought, so just water's just the thing that breathes life. So I just think that's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's probably the big one, man. That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now we're sitting here at Easterfest 2010. This time 2 years ago, you guys were playing not so big a stage, and all of a sudden 2 years later down the track, you're headlining main stage. How did you get here? How does it feel?
It feels wicked. I mean, we're obviously overwhelmed, and we're obviously terrified of that thing. But it's one of the best feelings in the world. And one thing that we really noticed, it's come from the people, and just the people's support. We wouldn't be there without the love of everyone here, and including the people behind the scenes, the crew and the volunteers, and that support us. So all thanks goes out to them as well. But it's mainly. I think it's just the way we do things is we're a people band, and I think that's how our sort of fan base has grown, and it's really helped us in the way of being able to play these awesome sets.
Right. Yeah. I'll also say that I think it was you that played our track the very first time in Queensland.
Oh,
so I mean that's one of the biggest steps we've made to kind of get here. So
that's why we're here.
You're here thanks to me. Thanks so much, guys. Now, you touched on it a little bit just a second ago, Sam. You're talking about the fans. Now, I've been friends with you guys on Facebook for quite a while now, and I've noticed slowly building. Now, this is a great thing because you pretty much, it seems, accept all the friend requests that you get on Facebook. So everyone listening right now, I think you're about to get bombarded again, but it's become so much so that when I log onto Facebook now, this is my news feed. This is my news feed. Okay. Pete Gillies has added Joe Bloggs and 20 other people.
20 other stories.
And so every second story is somebody's tagged a photo of you guys or somebody's added you as a friend. But that's an awesome thing.
All our friends on Facebook so far, and we're sorry to the future friends too.
But it's great though, because it means that your fans feel like you guys are really approachable though. Is that an important thing for you?
Yeah. Well, I really enjoy just Facebook. Like, I like it a lot better than not just like randomly. Hey, I really enjoy Facebook, but I think it's just an amazing way to connect with people, and because you see people at places like this, at Easterfest, and then without things like Facebook, you don't see them for another year. And so it's just like, obviously that's why it's there, but yeah, just being a band and because we travel all the time, we meet so many cool people, but then we have to leave them like a couple of days later, and like that's always sad, but because of things like Facebook, it's not as bad as it would be, so it's cool.
Yeah, and we never want to be a band that's unapproachable, you know what I mean? Like, that's harder work. That is a lot harder work to shut yourself off and to try and be that cool, not needing others person. That's hard. I can't do that and do it well. So I think just being relaxed and open and pretty much treating everyone the same as yourself is the most easiest releasing thing in the world. So that's what we love doing, and people are so welcome to come up and share their stories, talk to us. We're no better. Do you know what I mean? So that's what we're about.
It would come as no surprise to you guys also, there's a lot of girls that follow you, that love you. How do you handle that as Christian guys in a band like this? How do you deal with it? Obviously not all of you are single, so
having
how
girlfriends, one girlfriend, sorry, not girlfriends.
Sam and I have girlfriends, so Megan's sitting here next to me, but say hello.
Hello.
And I mean we're all I don't know. We just kind of we treat everyone like they're girls, but we treat them just how we treat anyone else. And obviously, if there's we all stay really accountable. And if anything was ever going on, I think someone would be on it and be able to kind of go, "Hey, that's not cool." But every time, it's just if they're contacting us on Facebook, we might write back, or if we don't, it's not a good or a bad thing, but that just happens sometimes. But we don't push it too far. We don't break boundaries of kind of getting in that kind of relationship zone. It's just we keep it friendly and just totally how we would if we met them at a festival. And that's just wins every time. I think that's just been our experience.
Yeah, I think the way we deal with it is mainly on just realizing that it's not who we are that they're after. It's not who we are personally that they're reaching out and screaming for. It's more or less they need something to aspire to. They need something to just do that to, with their friends, you know what I mean? And we love them to death. We love them to death, of course, but to keep ourselves in check, we know that, it's not us personally. Do you know what I mean? If we weren't in the band personally, we would be walking down the street not getting unnoticed. So that really keeps us in check and humble. So.
All right, let's chat about the music. Latest single, The Summer Sky. Commercial radio, taking it up. What's that been like? How's the reception been so far, I guess?
Yeah, it's been awesome. So good to get on commercial radio and along with all the community stations and all of that sort of stuff. It's been really good. They've received it really well. It seems that they start every song on radio at some weird hour of the morning, and then it's just been progressing really well. So it just means it's been received really well. It's just it's a lot of fun. For this whole tour that we're doing now, that's been going for about 2 months. We just love it when we get to that song because everyone knows it, everyone's singing along, and a lot of people sing our other tracks as well. But just given that this is the single, and kind of a lot of people find out about us through this single now. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun watching people enjoy it the way we do, and it's cool.
Great video clip for it too. I heard you filmed it during a Sydney heat wave, is that right?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. It was definitely a heat wave, but it was hot, yeah. I think that's all I can say about it. It was hot. I wasn't thinking much else.
Yeah. The craziest thing about doing it was that because we had to perform it 25 times over the course of the day, and then it all gets chopped together to be the one thing, the one time that we play it. It was kind of hard because you play it and you rock it for 3.5 minutes, and then naturally you kind of get hot and you sweat, but then every other time you're meant to look the same. So there was just all the time at one stage, you look over and Sam's got 4 people around him, one with water, one with a fan, one with one polishing his guitar, and
they all came in from angles, so we'd be there and suddenly they go cut, and I'd have 4 coming from angles, 2 come low, so one would grab my guitar polishing it, one would be on my face with a napkin, whatever. It was just really cool. And then they go, all right, lights, camera, and then they just disappear. I go, that was the best experience I've ever had.
I love it so much. Now, lead singer Jeremy's not here, not feeling too well, but hopefully he'll be back because he's got... Is that so?
Yeah, nah.
So he's going to sing.
Jilly's got a good voice, so Pete.
Yeah, I'll be singing.
He's obviously doing the solo thing as well. Got a solo album out. How do you work that in with the band?
Look, we don't really want to talk about that. We're still a bit heartbroken. He's leaving the band. No, I'm joking.
Well, quite simply, we're all playing in it as well. So,
yeah, so it's kind of just he's just trying to make more money, So I'm joking. No. I don't know. Let's give a proper answer. Who wants this one? Braxy, you take it.
It's fine. I think it's kind of just naturally happened that he's just written all these extra songs, which I think he had to get out of his head to kind of almost refresh himself for New Empire stuff. So he's done that, and that's been a really good answer to sort of him creatively. So, and then we've obviously just jumped on board and we support him with that, and hence why we're up there playing with him. And it's just kind of we're not trying to climb on top of each other to be the bigger person in the band. It's just let's just play music, and his thing's a little different New Empire, so it works. Some people might like it more than New Empire or vice versa, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, a cool fact is that he did write the album and produce it in 30 days.
It's pretty impressive.
It's one of my favourite albums I own, so I'm impressed with that guy beyond anything. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for sitting down and having a chat with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Awesome.
Thank you.